Sides of the ladder are perpendicular.
I like to see kids learn, and when they do the things I expect them to do, I think they can see that they are capable of doing a lot of things that they never thought they could do.
42 years ago, Wayne Desjarlais began teaching at Davison High School, and although a lot has changed, his passion for the job has not.
When you go to class every day, you have to have lesson plans, and I think my life is just about lesson plans because every day I've got something going on.
It says a T-bevel.
And while Mr. Desjarlais is always teaching, it isn't just math that's on the agenda.
When you consider teaching, it's the little things that count. Those are the things that you will probably remember of me more than all of the geometry learned. Whether you're good or bad, or the day you yelled at them, or the day you gave them a break on a test or quiz, as opposed to all the geometry you might learn.
And although at first his class may seem difficult and dry to many, once students realize Mr. Desjarlais' intentions, the atmosphere feels a whole lot lighter.
I have fun, I joke around, have a good time. We laugh some days, other days we cry. But it's hard to say, you know, it all depends on what's going on.
And whether it's writing equations or riding tractors, Mr. Desjarlais has a lot going on. But his passion for farming didn't spring up overnight.
The first recollection I ever have of farming was I was probably 5 years old, and I'm out in the middle of this field and I'm driving a tractor at 5 years old because the guys were pitching the bundles on and I was keeping the tractor going straight down the road.
And the life that Mr. Desjarlais leads today isn't too far off from the one that he pictured as a child.
I had two teachers when I was in high school, and they were both farmers. They'd do their chores in the morning, come to school, work all day, go home, do chores at night. I guess that's kind of what I wanted to do.
So that is exactly what he did.
So I farm about 30 acres. We own about 70. We cut hay, bale it, and then I deliver it to, I have about 8 customers that I deliver to, and we make between 3,000 and 4,000 bales of hay every year.
Tapping trees for maple syrup and taking walks around his property are also some of Mr. Desjarlais' pastimes.
Let's head right up that way.
And I was allowed a special look at one of his favorite spots.
My wife won't believe this. All the way back to the beaver pond. When the kids were young, we came out here and skated. They almost always come out to the beaver pond whenever they come home. I mean, how many people have a beaver pond on their property?
Right. Not many can say that they do.
Not many can say that they do, you know.
And although he was vague on the topic of retirement, when he does decide to leave the classroom, one thing will never change.
I don't think I ever stop teaching. I teach when I drive home at night. I teach when I go to school in the morning. I teach on weekends. It's always in the back of my mind.
Olivia Desgrange, DTV News.